Hello, I'm Bradley and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about a product which really goes hand in hand with my passion for hair care and really looking after the scalp environment and the potential of really having thicker, fuller hair and really invigorating that hair growth cycle. So today the product we are going to be looking at is LANTHOME Rice Water for Hair Growth Essence Anti-Hair Loss for all hair types. Now I came across this product online a couple of months back and I was humming and hawing whether or not I would buy this. The reviews are through the roof, they are incredible, to the point of being a little bit, are they true, are they not true? The images are quite frankly out of this world. In terms of regrowth, it's literally showing women and men with half the side of their scalp gone with no hair at all. Then apparently after using this for a couple of weeks, then their hair comes back through as thick and full as it once was. So straight away I want to just talk about that because I think online the hair market, particularly for hair loss, hair thinning, okay, is so overly saturated with so many products out there promising a quick fix. I think it is really it's really healthy to gauge a very true expectation of what you can expect, because I think you have to put it this way, that actually in the time it is taken for your hair to thin, which is quite honestly could be months, could even be a couple of years, for you to really start to notice the difference in terms of lack of volume, lack of density. Perhaps your hair is not necessarily holding a style like it once was, or perhaps you're clocking pictures of yourselves from prior months or last year or the year before, and you're really noticing a change in your hair. It's not a fast process, hair thinning. Of course, there are instances out there where hair thinning can happen very quickly for a number of different reasons, but generally hair thinning happens over a long period of time. So then in terms of repairing the hair growth cycle and the scalp environment and invigorating that growth and hopefully boosting hair growth and really regaining fullness and thickness can be done, but in just a couple of weeks, like a product like we're talking about here. Just be really realistic and really gauge a real kind of healthy, realistic expectation. Because I think, number one, if you're going through, and I have been through hair loss myself, and stress-related hair loss as well, which can happen quickly or can be gradual over a period of months, it's not great. It is stressful, and it makes things worse when you do start to get stressed with it. And when you do have a look for things online which can help your hair growth and can hopefully reverse hair loss, I do find that you're very open to almost unrealistic expectations. So with this, just have a really realistic approach, because I'll be quite honest, the reviews do seem very far-fetched. The pictures are incredibly far-fetched, and I didn't believe them, I'll be honest. There was part of me which just wanted to try it. If you go to the website, which LANTHOME is, and I believe it's a South Korean product, which is based on that historical process of washing hair in rice water, and all the goodness from the rice water, all of the nutrients, all of the, I believe, antioxidants and everything from that real health boost to the hair from rice water, just has the potential of really revitalizing the hair, looking after the scalp environment, and really just excelling hair growth potentially. Now, I don't necessarily know if I believe it, but I do want to stay very impartial and very respectful, because of course I mean, they are centuries old, aren't they? Traditions of washing hair in rice water. I don't particularly remember where from my research when I had a quick look at this, but of course there are parts of the world which have been doing this for centuries and have beautiful, long, incredible hair to the floor with the most incredible gloss, the most incredible colour. It's very slow to grey, it's healthy, it's full of life. But I know that rice water, okay, may well be fantastic for hair, but I do believe that in par with that, it's lifestyle. It's what the person puts in the body, it's the balance of stress, it's that good healthy balance, that vitality in life, what you're actually doing as well, not just the products which we treat our scalp with. But however, having said that, it is a product to try, which holds the potential of looking after your scalp environment and boosting hair growth. So that's what we're going to talk about this from that aspect, not the miracle product which it's, to be honest, advertised as, because I don't believe it is. Let's be honest, there is no cure for hair loss. There is no one trick wonder what's going to work for all of us. Okay, it is an ongoing battle, an ongoing journey with hair loss, hair thinning, and what will work for one person may not work for another. It may work for you for a period of time, and then it may stop working for a period of time, and both men and women will experience that as well. Pattern related loss, okay, where you get that natural sort of with the byproduct of testosterone, and you get that natural sort of thinning process over time, which a lot of people will embrace that and they will be okay with that, but there are a lot of people who will want to fight against that and really want to boost their hair growth and really try to achieve thicker hair throughout. And that's perfectly doable as well. Whether or not this is a product for you, I'm not 100% sure, but I did try it. It says in 2 weeks, okay, you can really revitalize your hair growth and you can have thicker, fuller hair in 2 weeks. Let's be honest, I tried it for 2 weeks, every single day. I didn't really notice any difference by then at all. I did notice that it did make my hair a little bit dry at times on the ends, but it did initially make my hair really healthy in terms of the softness, in terms of how it felt, and it did have a really nice, healthy look about it. My hair quite often, as you'll probably see as we're talking, has little hairs, which gets a little bit frizzy after I've styled my hair. So a couple of drops of this just through the lengths and ends and taking a time to massage my scalp, it really was a nice product. Would I say it was a hair growth product? No. I would say it was a boosting vitality kind of essence for the lengths and ends, and if there was any potential in the hair root from this product or the scalp environment, I hadn't seen it, and I have had this product now, I reckon, for about maybe 6-7 weeks, maybe actually closer to 8 to be quite honest with you. But I've used it constantly for, I want to say closer to 3 weeks, but now I'll be honest, I'm pretty much giving up on it. I bought this from Amazon for £15. I've used one. Let's just open it and we'll talk about the packaging and all that on here. So that's this one completely, don't know if you can see it. There's nothing in this one. Okay, it's got a beautiful smell, really nice smell. I actually think not 100% natural smell, but it's really outdoors, it's really fresh, it's really zingy and invigorating. It smells like cotton flowers, actually, to be quite honest with you. My dad's got a beautiful garden, so I know that smell. I don't know if I got the name of the plant right, but it does remind me of that. Rice water. I am an avid cook, love cooking. This does not smell of rice water at all. People might think, what is there a smell? There is a smell to rice water. This is not it. But it is really a product which promises so much, but yet delivers slightly different to what you're expecting. So after a little while, I did find after the 2-week period as well, and I want to say between 2 to 3 weeks, I wish I would have wrote it down. My subscribers have said that, but I still haven't gotten to the process of doing it. But I found it was starting to dry my hair out, which it does say on their website it can do that because of an overload of protein. So I did find that it was making my hair even more, a little bit sort of like frizzy and almost like straw towards the end. Sounds extreme, I know, but here to here was lovely. Ends really started to suffer a little bit. So on that basis, I wouldn't continue using it. Was I a great fan of it? It was okay to try. Was it the miracle it was advertised to be? No. And please, 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 just approach this with a very healthy, realistic expectation. Because if you look at the images on the website, this is Lanthome rice water. So Lanthome, I believe it's pronounced Lanthome. There is lots of videos on YouTube, lots of videos online about this product where apparently it's amazing and you will need to use a few drops of this throughout your scalp and apparently you'll soon regrow your once full head of hair. And I just think that's, I don't agree with it. I find it incredibly misleading. I find it very sad because you're preying on people who are in a very vulnerable situation, a very emotional situation, because people, and I hate that when people say, oh, it's just hair. It's not just hair, because it is the very essence of us. It gives us confidence. It makes us feel on top of the world. It makes us feel down in the dumps when it's not going great. So never ever say that. And I just find that it's quite sad that within 2 weeks, this promises a full head of hair. And if you have a look yourself online, there's some quite extreme images which apparently have fully grown. So it may well be a contributing positive factor to hair growth and improving the health of the hair growth cycle. I didn't see that. It says on here, rice water for hair growth essence. So of course it's the product which is based on that century-old tradition of washing hair in rice water, which we have all seen the images. It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely incredible. Whether or not this is just it, I don't agree. I think it's a mixture of lifestyle, location, diet, just so many other different factors apart from just what we put on our scalp. So it says here, promote hair growth, restores damaged hair. Not sure on restores damaged hair, because I found, as I said, by the ends of my hair were getting quite dry. It's 30 mils. It says here, ingredients, I can see rice ferment, sake, which I do know I think is a product which I have read of before, which can be used in hair products. It's got here ginger root extract, it's got ginseng extract, it's got castor oil in here, hydrogenized rice extract in here, we've got sesame seed extract in here, which is a little bit worrying to be quite honest with you, because I know not everybody can have that. It doesn't say that very clearly at all. The precautions it says here for keep away from children, discontinue use of clear water immediately if redness or skin irritation occurs, not to be used on damaged skin. Do not expose to sunlight. I didn't find any agitation or anything. I thought it was okay to use on the scalp, but of course just approach that with caution as well. And just on the back here, it's got the marketing information, the address, and just details about it. So it's okay. As I say, I'm a little bit lost of what to mention about it, which I'm so usually full of, as I say, the joys of spring about the product, but this is rather disappointing. So unfortunately, this is going to be a bit of a short clip. It didn't work for me. I didn't see no difference in terms of growth. It was a very short period, and as going back to what we were saying, for the length of time it takes for hair to thin. And of course not for everybody, but general consensus, hair thins over a longer period of time. 2 weeks is nowhere near enough. 3 months is always usually the minimum. So do I want to continue using this for 3 months? No. I think my hair would end up particularly really quite dry. But a nice product to try. And I'm pleased I've tried it, because now I know the truth of all those clips online. For me personally, are the LANTHOME rice water. Some people might find it incredible. There's reviews online which have said some very unrealistic, magical things. And I'm not sure about it. I find that quite sad, actually. So always just approach a product which promises the world for your hair. Just approach it with caution and have a very realistic view on it. And just take your time with it as well, because 2 weeks is no time at all. It's going to be more like 3 to 6 months before you notice a huge difference. You can, in the first couple of weeks, start to notice positive change. Of course you can. But just be realistic in your approach to that. So today, that's us looking at the LANTHOME Rice Water for Hair Growth Essence Anti-Hair Loss. And I hope you've enjoyed this clip. If you do have any questions at all for me, please leave them down below. And until next time, I look forward to you joining me then, where hopefully we'll be looking at another hair growth product, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will be effective then. Okay, God bless. Thank you very much for being here. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye now.